off on his way.
Oh dear.
Goodness me.
Problems there.
Hey, look at that!
Have you ever seen anything like that?
And here comes Hurst. He's got some people on the pitch. They think it's all over. It is now.
Welcome to They Think It's All Over with Gary and Rory as a jockey who says his pet hates are sitting around, being cold and being late. Or to put it more succinctly, virgin trains. Frankie Dettori. On the other side, he's back and he's literally just got off the plane from Pakistan, where he received a rapturous welcome from the Pakistani Dyslexic Association. David Gower. With David and Jonathan is a comedian who presents the Northern Ireland section of Comic Relief, or as it's known over there, Orange Nose Day. Patrick Kielty. We kick off the show with our What's Going On round. Gary, Rory and Frankie, it's Wimbledon against Gillingham from a few weeks back for you. Now, it's not the match itself we're interested in so much as the press conference that followed it.
Bonsoir, mesdames, messieurs. Ce soir, Monsieur Burton parle seulement en français, en allemand et en italien. Si vous avez des questions pour Monsieur Burton dans cet langage, ce n'est pas un problème, mais si vous ne parlez pas français, italien ou allemand, cette interview, c'est fini, c'est terminé.
That was Wimbledon manager Terry Burton alongside his translator Tony White. So why the press conference in French?
Hoy esta tarde, Nick, señor Lineker y señor Dettori, vamos a responder a preguntas solamente en español, ruso, alemán y quizá Northern Irish.
Definitely a bad effort as a foreign. I think I should start. Devo iniziare io a parlare italiano.
I couldn't actually tell when Frankie went from English to Italian then. Now, he's talking French. Now, most football managers talk bollocks, don't they? But you're talking bollocks. Tell us about that horse you were riding in Italy, Frankie.
Yeah, exactly. Yesterday I went to Rome and I rode a horse called Uccellone, what means big dick.
And it won by a length, apparently.
I think everyone will be with me when I say that, frankly, it's wrong. It's wrong to see French, the language of poetry, the language of love, spoken by hairy-arsed football managers. They should speak the proper language of football, swearing, grunting, sick as a parrot, over the moon. She told me she was 16, officer. That's all they need.
Sheer poetry.
Some comment on what's ruining English sport is the number of foreigners in it. What do you think about that, Frankie?
I tell you what, these foreigners in this country should all be kicked out. Let me tell you.
Is he being sort of making some ironic statement that if he were a foreigner, he might get the England job?
Sort of.
Do you say that you've got to be a foreigner?
Yeah. I'll give you 3 points for that, yes. Terry Burton went on to explain himself at the time.
I just wanted to show that if we do get a foreign coach as the England manager, what sort of problems you'd have when you've got to start asking questions.
So he was showing what the future might hold for the press if England had a foreign manager. And of course England did appoint Sven-Göran Eriksson as manager, and he's now brushing up on his English phrases such as the third Albanian goal was clearly offside, mathematically we're still in with a chance, and deal me in, lads. It was revealed recently in the press that Sven-Göran Eriksson had never heard of the Sunderland and England left-back Michael Gray. The really bad news is that he has heard of Gary and Phil Neville. David, Jonathan and Patrick, have a look at this.
Four takes. Oh. Choking dog. Do it right.
Well, this is Tiger Woods, the man with the world's longest drive.
No, mine's at least 5 miles. And then you get to the gatehouse, and then there's another 10 miles.
You could be burgled during the petrol crisis, could you? Because people couldn't get to your house.
And we should make amends for you, because make allowances, because you're back from the long haul. And did you get up and you walked around plenty on the plane? Because you know you've got to be careful. You've got to be careful. When you stay still for a long while, you get that deep vein thrombosis. Although it never bothered you when you were battling, did it? So all right, so that's the goal for Ronnie Wood, and he's playing. What's he doing there? He's tiger feet, something like that. Isn't it? Is that the pro celebrity try to hit Lineker with a golf ball event? Because we'd like to sign up if it is. No, I don't know if I can see that clip again. Can we have a look at it again? Because the way you look at him, Gary, you look a bit like the way a young girl gets all excited when Westlife were in a lift. He's all bashful. He's like girly.
You actually informed me. Go on.
I know, it was a charity event, wasn't it?
It's a charity event.
Which Gary was at, obviously. And the deal was, if I remember correctly, if he could get a hole in one, they'd give $1 million to charity. And in the end, he didn't get a hole in one, but they gave quite a substantial sum anyway, I believe.
Yeah, I'll give you 3 points for that. You're close enough. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was a Save the Children event hosted by our very own Gary here, in which Tiger Woods tried to repeat the famous baseball shot from one of his Nike ads and failed dismally. Now, according to Gary, when he was introduced to Tiger Woods, the world's top golfer smiled and politely asked him when he retired from professional football. Yeah, I suppose that was just after he said, "Oi, Dumbo, 2 sugars, please." The Sunday Telegraph recently asked Gary for a list of sporting geniuses who have defined the modern era. The list was Diego Maradona, Michael Jordan, Tiger Woods, and David Gower was also asked to compile a list. And so at the end of that round, David's team have 3 points and Gary's team have 3 points. Next up, we're looking for the reasons behind a pair of celebrations. Gary's team, it's Sydney Olympic swimming for you, and the dramatic final moments of the men's 100 metres freestyle relay.
Thorpe's coming back. I can't believe he's going to do this. He is going to do it. He's done it. Oh, my goodness me. I cannot believe he's done that. That is the most fantastic swim I have ever seen in my whole life. It's a new world record.
Now, that was Ian Thorpe leading the Australian team to victory over the Americans, but why that celebration?
So that's what happened to Lee Hurst.
Can we see that still again? Can we see that at the final
end.
still? Who says they're not descended from convicts then?
Nobody.
You know what? I think that's a terrible... They're victims of a terrible practical joke. Because someone must have put Imac in the water instead of chlorine. Before they died, didn't they look like Rory? You look down their shorts now, you find a couple of peeled plums and a naked mole rat. I tell you, you check out the plug at the end, it would look like Nana Muscuri had the lady shave out.
You swim there, Gary, because you've got a notoriously hairless body. He's completely hairless.
Frankie swims in the bath.
I haven't done the long way yet, I'm only going across.
Were they sort of entertaining the crowd until the British team finished?
They're playing...
Is it actually a jibe at the Americans?
I'll give you 1 point. It's quite difficult to get it exactly. The celebration was the Australian team's pointed response to Gary Hall Jr., one of the American swimmers, who'd said before the race, "We will smash the Australians like guitars," hence the air guitars in the direction of the American team. The Americans in that race were wearing brand new costumes designed to mimic the way a shark moves through water. Unfortunately, it backfired when they were instinctively attracted to the helpless threshing of the British team back in 9th place. The British team's costume, incidentally, is designed to mimic the skin of a rusty pram. The winner of that last lap, Ian Thorpe, is 6'5" with enormous size 17 feet. So whether he's standing up or lying down, he's still taller than Frankie. So David's team, it's a sport we don't often feature in our celebrations round, football. Here's Arsenal's Thierry Henry scoring the goal of the season so far, made all the better by the fact it was scored against Manchester United.
Henry. Oh, that is masterful by Thierry Henry. French goalkeeper bemused, French manager applauds, French goal scorer delighted.
Someone's called him on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Right.
What was Wordsworth? Was he a painter, a hairdresser, a poet, or a Formula One driver? And that was actually a question, right?
On Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
On Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Is it really?
Yeah, and the woman said, can I go 50-50? Right, so she took it away and she was left with poet and Formula One driver, and she said, can I phone a friend?
And the friend was Thierry Henry.
Exactly, yeah.
And he took the call on his wrist.
There goes Wordsworth!
Or is he boasting to the other teammates that he's pulled last night, even though he doesn't realise that calling a phone sex line doesn't really count? Which, by the way, I called one of those last week, purely for research. And the girl on the other line asked to say hello to Rory. She said, all the girls who work on 0800 Who's Been a Naughty Hairy Boy wanted to say hello to you. And they also said, if you're seeing that Frankie Dettori, all the girls from 0800 bucked me like a bronco, little man. And they said, and while we've got you on the line, can you please ask David Gower to stop calling? I'm afraid the demand for 0800, I used to be quite good at cricket, isn't really big enough. Try the Samaritans. When you're in Lahore, right, you're a long way from home.
Yeah, true.
And you're a man like any other.
I did miss
you
it.
get the punker wallet to come in and give you a favour? What do you do? Because I've never been to the beautiful, what's it called, the Emerald Isle? I've never been to it. It's all right, your wife will never see this.
Too right, too right. She hasn't seen this for a while either.
What's that one?
I've got an idea what that might be.
Yeah, it's the popular beer advert. Is it a reference to the popular...
Very irritating.
Well, you've been away, so obviously...
Beer? Don't mention beer. I've been in Pakistan for a week.
You would know what lager is, wouldn't you? It's a very popular amber-coloured libation, sir.
Yeah.
You never replace port, but it's quite refreshing on a hot week.
He's still no idea what you're talking about. He's been away! There's a beer advert from Budweiser.
Patrick, just imagine it's Christmas, right? You've got an elderly relative, they don't know what's going on. Don't worry, just talk across him. He's not going to know.
Yes, I'll give you 3 points. That's Thierry Henry.
You're so good for two.
Here is Thierry Henry himself with the answer.
I said to him, if I scored, I will do the you know, what's up, so.
Hello?
So what's up, B?
So it was all to do with Budweiser's Was Up ad. Even Manchester United manager Sir Alex Ferguson gave Henry's goal his highest praise. It was rubbish and offside, he enthused. Actually, we should say, for legal reasons, that Sir Alex didn't say that. That's just our joke, Sir Alex. So please don't sue us. There you are, viewers. Your BBC, scared of no one. Budweiser's last ad campaign was based on 3 fantastically talented frogs, much like the current Arsenal side. And so, at the end of that round, Gary's team have 4 points and David's team have 6. Time now for Author, where we read out a pair of sporting quotes and ask who said them. Gary's team, here's yours.
Some people come to Old Trafford, and I don't think they can even spell the word football, never mind understand it. They have had a few drinks and prawn sandwiches, and they don't realise what is going on out on the pitch.
It's about someone at Old Trafford who can't spell football, so I presume it's David Beckham, is it?
Man United prawns probably have a different dressing on every week.
Prawns, they're bright pink, bulging eyes, and full of crap. Something to do with Peter Schmeichel. It's about corporate hospitality, isn't it? Which started at racing, wasn't it? Racing started corporate hospitality, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, you'd certainly avoid the burgers at a racehorse meeting, wouldn't you, eh? What about that horse that broke its leg?
They're very fresh. Straight off the course, they're very fresh.
Fantastic drumsticks there as well.
Corporate hospitality.
I think it was everyone's favourite midfielder, wasn't it, Roy Keane?
3 points, well done, yes. It was, of course, Roy Keane talking about the kind of Manchester United fans who occupy the executive boxes. Roy Keane's uncle recently won £2.8 million on the lottery. If Roy wanted to earn that kind of money, he'd have to play football every day for the rest of his week. David's team, this one's for you.
First, he cheated. Then he started abusing me. My code of honor allows me to kill a man who insults me. Nevertheless, I would like to think of him as a friend. I would like to welcome him into my house as my personal guest. The other day, I saw him sitting in a car. He said, "Oh God, not you again," and drove off.
Is it Les Dennis about Neil Morrissey?
Oh God, not you again. Was it David Icke? Stop bothering me!
Is it George Harrison about the bloke that broke into his house?
George's wife, hats off to her. She went for it big time with the old...
She gave him the poker.
With a poker?
Yeah.
Or was it the candlestick in the library? It was Sergeant Pepper in the library with a sitar.
Can I just interrupt there?
Yeah.
So I've got an author of my own here, which was in the Sunday Times, actually. I watched England's first innings on television, and it bored me. It's all very well for David Gower to talk a lot of crap.
Well, come on, any one of us could have said
Who
that.
do you think said that? You won't know, will you? Because you've been in Pakistan. Do you know who said that?
Twat Gary Sobers, isn't it?
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Yeah, Sir
He
Garfield.
couldn't play, could he? Talentless bastard.
So, better at cricket.
Is this the umpire that had a row with Mike Gatting?
And his name is?
Shakur Rana.
3 points!
There you go.
It was the Pakistani umpire Shakur Rana talking about former England captain Mike Gatting. The altercation between Shakur Rana and Mike Gatting was broadcast around the world after technicians inadvertently left the microphones on. It's a mistake we've been making with David Gower's mic for 10 series.
That's just not fair, and it's going to come a time when we won't take it anymore from you.
Yeah, but not this week, is it?
No, not this week.
No, that's right.
You know,
Some of the England players didn't want to go back on the field at all, but they were ordered to by the people who paid their wages. They're Indian bookmakers. Actually, to be fair, that was only David. And so, at the end of that round, Gary's team have 7 points and David's team have 9.
Can I just make a note of your lawyer's name there, Nick? Do you have one? No, obviously
No,
not.
of course I haven't got a lawyer, no.
Haven't got any. No tailor, no lawyer.
No. No candlestick maker. But I've got quite a good cricket batting average. Time now for our regulars to touch up a complete stranger as we play Field the Sportsman. Gary and Rory, you're up first. OK, blindfolds on, please. And can we have our first mystery guest, please?
Can I just, you know, feeling charitable, if you would like to swap with our Field of Sportsmen, David and I will happily volunteer.
I can't see them. Thank you. No, I don't mind. And your time starts now.
Oh. Oh my God! What is that? Christ almighty.
What's the something? What is it? I don't know what it is. It's an object.
Is it Tigger?
Oh, yes.
Gary!
Well, what have you done to deserve this? Nothing.
Stop it.
Not today, Gary.
Let's go.
It's sandwich
Okay.
time. Gary, have you brought any cash? That's me. Are those 90 minutes up yet? I'm speechless.
Yes, and name. Oh, yes, and name.
Is it Dame Thora Heard?
Yeah, this is quicker than still.
Oh, I don't know, but...
I don't know, it doesn't matter, does it?
Come on.
Oh, no.
That was the British trampoline champion, Jamie Moore.
I've never seen you look so happy, Will.
I was just thinking, talk about dangerous sports, being a young girl on a trampoline with a blindfolded Rory McGrath. David and Jonathan, could you move to your places, please?
Do you mind if I wait a moment? I've been in It was a bit much after that week in Pakistan.
Patrick's looking! How sad is that? And can we have our second mystery guest? And you can start your tampering now.
I wouldn't go in there if I were
I've seen your name on the... Oh,
That's a camera on top of that. Is there a camera on top
Go
of
that way. Go that way.
Is it Dwight York? What's this?
If this is a video camera, David, you know you were asking what I wanted for Christmas? Oh, yeah. I'll tell you what, you want a bit of hands-free action. Yeah, 3 women hanging on... Is it Jack Nicholson's roulette table? You spin around and whether it stops you, pleasure the lady.
Is this,
Come on, girls, I'm game if you are.
is this a diving team of some description?
Yes, more.
Skydiving team or what? British, yeah. British, like a few girls skydiving, women.
Yes! 3 points!
Yeah. I'm happy here, though. Hello. Oh, look at that. I'm sorry about the guest squeeze. That's a sort of part of the show. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, you were just in there. The British women's skydiving team. And so, at the end of that round, Gary's team have 7 points and David's team have 12. We head for the finishing post by playing the name game. The leaders go first, which is David's team. Could you pass those along to Jonathan, please? 90 seconds to get as many names as you can, starting now.
OK, this is the Australian swimmer with the great big feet. We were talking about him earlier on. Ian Thorpe, congratulations. Same last name. This bloke is a cricketer.
Graham Thorpe.
Yeah, well done. OK, this one. OK, second name would be the song. You know the song? Me and Mrs. Jones. Yeah, and first name, Maid. Robin Hood like Maid. Marion Jones, well done. This one, first name, he was...
I know,
First one, he was something Gordon. He was a superhero bloke.
Gordon.
Yeah, and the second name, remember the Bionic Man? His name was Steve...
Austin.
Yeah, wow, fantastic.
But not funny!
Who cares? We want to win! Second name, you know, after the show, Roy always has a few drinks and he gets a little bit...
Pissed.
Yeah. Just take it down a bit for the kids watching. A little bit like when you're happy.
Mary.
Yeah, Mary, OK. And the first name is... is Catherine.
Catherine.
OK.
Oh, no!
Excited. No! There's a Duran Duran song. Her name is...
Rio.
That's it. And the second name is...
Ferdinand.
Yeah, well done, you. All right, this one. If you were an angler trying to catch an arsehole, you would be this. You would be a...
Looking a bum.
You would be... No, second name is Jesus does this to men.
Preachers.
With a big net. I will make ye of men.
Fisher.
Fisher, and the first name is...
Price.
I can't do rhymes, can I? Okay, no, not Alison. It's going to be Alison. God, you are jet-lagged. Don't just shut up. Right, the first name would be a slang word for someone you didn't like, and you stupid... you scouse... Afghan used to say, you stupid scouse...
Thieving bastard.
You stupid scouse... Twat. You stupid scouse... No! Twat wasn't even invented back then. It's stupid scouse.
Always been there, it was just called
stupid scouse.
Very good, Jonathan. Very, very good. Moved up to 18. Can we take 1 point off, though, obviously, for saying Catherine?
Yeah, no one noticed.
We wasted time.
They need 11 to win, and I know for a fact Rory's still got his mind on that trampoline. So
Not just his mind.
OK, and your time starts. Now.
No, I think this is the famous crustaceanist Manchester United midfielder.
Roy Keane.
Very good. Ex-jockey and our broadcaster.
Willie Carson.
Here's another. This is a Pakistani umpire who had a row with Mike.
Shakor Rana.
This is a racehorse trainer who shares a name with an 007, a special agent who's licensed to kill. And his first initial is, you know when you used to take a lot of heroin? What letter was that then?
H.
Oh, well done. From the jockey there. This is French for Christopher.
Christophe.
Very good. And his second, you know when you're having a bonk and you get this over?
Leg over.
Leg over. Right, if you accidentally got it stuck in,
leg in.
That would be leg in. Now, if you had to extract it...
Leg out.
Very good. Sounds like he used to play for Genesis.
Phil Collins?
No, Angel. Second name's an Angel.
Peter Gabriel.
Very good indeed. This is one to you, Francis. The Italian for Peter George.
Piero Giorgio.
Close enough. I can get that. And the Italian for good times.
Good time.
Frankie.
Are you?
I'm not Italian.
Or a jockey. So David's team had got 17, but Gary's team only managed to get 13, so this week's winner is David's team! Gary, Rory and Frankie, David, Jonathan and Patrick. We're all off to rush David to the airport, even though his plane back isn't for a week. My name's Nick Hancock. They think it's all over. It is now.
David Gower, David Gower, David Gower, David Gower, David Gower. I thought I'd give him a few quick mentions there, as he quite often gets left out. And that's only right, because he quite often got out when he played cricket. Ooh, the smell of camembert. That can only mean one thing. The partridge is next.